Okay, so we are going to try chicken and dumplings one more time. Hopefully this will turn out to be a more traditional chicken and dumplings recipe. The other one we made was a little bit thicker, so kind of like a chicken pot pie type consistency. So we'll try a different recipe and see how it turns out. So this is what you'll need. You'll need chicken broth. This is a 32-ounce container. You need some baking mix, and you can also use the pre-made biscuits in a roll if you want to. You'll need chicken breasts. You can use a fresh chicken breast. We're going to use the chicken breast out of the can. And you'll need some milk. Take 2 1/4 cups of your baking mix and put it in a fairly decent sized bowl. Next you'll take 2/3 of a cup of milk and mix it in with your baking mix. So now we're just going to stir this together. You're going to stir it until it becomes like a dough form. If it's a little too sticky, then you just add in a little bit more baking mix. If it's a little too dry, then add in a little bit of milk. Okay, so I sprinkled in a little bit more of the mix, and so now it's like a nice dough consistency, not too sticky, not too dry. So that's good, and then we'll move on to the next step. Okay, so next we are going to add our chicken broth into our Ninja. Okay, so next you're going to add your chicken, and we drained it, and these are 12-ounce cans, 12.5-ounce cans, but if you want less chicken, just buy smaller cans, I guess. Okay, so we like our chicken and dumplings a little bit soupier, so we're going to add some instant bouillon along with some water. So then we'll mix that up. You can either do that, or you can just buy another can of chicken broth. But we gotta improvise and work with what we got, so it'll be fine.
Okay, we're going to boil the chicken broth and the chicken. So we're going to start on stovetop medium and see how that works for us, and let it come to a boil.
So we turn the heat up to high, and it's starting to boil now.
You got your bowl and you ready?
No!
Okay, so once it's boiling, you'll grab just a piece of your dough, kind of flatten it out in your fingers, and then rip it off and just drop it down in the water, or in the chicken broth. Just do the same thing, kind of flatten it out. So you'll do this for the rest of the dough. And just make sure when you drop them in there that they get fully submerged. You may have to use a little spoon or something, but just keep doing this. Okay, so now I have all the dough in the chicken broth, and I'm going to put the cover on top of it, and then we're going to turn it down to medium and let it simmer for 10 minutes.
Alright, so our 10 minutes is up, and looks good to me. So we'll test it, and Mr. Ninja will be back to let you know.
So the chicken and dumplings turned out awesome. The only thing I would change is maybe make the dumplings a little bit smaller and a lot thinner. So that's it. As far as the modification with the chicken broth, we added 1 teaspoon of the powdered bouillon and 2 cups of water, and it turned out perfect. So I definitely do it that way and recommend it. If you like the Cracker Barrel chicken and dumplings, then I think these were pretty close. So give them a try, give us a thumbs up if you like our videos, and subscribe. Thanks. More videos coming soon.